Hey, good morning, folks. Mr. Zen 1010. Hey, listen, was that not weird when they opened up that laboratory door last night on one of the news stations, and they had it looked to me like 1,000 brains in there in bottles. Man, this is getting to be like one of those old Frankenstein movies. Man eats a mother man alive, cannibalism in Miami. This is worse than the Night of the Living Dead. I can't believe it, man. Barbecuing human beings, brains boiling. Okay, let's be serious for a moment. Stay away from drugs that make your brain boil. Let me tell you, folks, if my brain is gonna boil when I take a drug and I feel like I need to disrobe and have a picnic on my favorite people, I got a problem. And you got a problem if you live in the area, because you just might become somebody's lunch. Listen, folks, I cannot believe this woman was talking about drugs that are making people's brains boil, and they're studying these things, and they're coming out of other countries, and, before you know it, we're going to eat ourselves out of a house and home. We're going to eat each other, and that's what people talked about that were against our country, I guess, that will destroy you from within. We're gonna eat each other. Listen, folks, it's not a funny thing. The gentleman who created the controversy in the first place, we heard from some of his friends who said this was not like him. No, it's not like anyone I know either who would eat a man's face. That sounds crazy. I can imagine a mountain lion or one of those creatures from the Black Lagoon. But listen, folks, if this is all coming from drugs on the streets, you people better watch out what you're taking. It's funny. I'm listening to these people talk, and they said, we've never known him to take any kind of a drug. And then they turned right around and said, he told me today he was going to get right with the Lord and not smoke any more pot, or only just smoke pot. People seem to think pot is not a drug, or alcohol is not a drug. Well, folks, it is, and I don't understand why pot can make you do some pretty crazy things. I mean, when you get lost in your own neighborhood and you eat 19 orders of French fries and 3 milkshakes, it's affecting you, and believe me, it's a drug. But anyway, Zen 1010 just wanted to warn you about boiling your brain with drugs. Please, be careful out there. Your brain might need to be studied. I tell you, I am freaked out by a room full of brains when they showed this woman, and she was hysterical about this. But to see it looked like 1,000 brains that they had taken. Where in the world did they get all these brains? Have all of our relatives' brains been being confiscated? Zen 1010 saying good night and good evening to you. Bye-bye, folks.